Hello guys, welcome to Sequential Consequence. My name is Nelson. It's been a while. It's been 3 months since my last post. If you watched my last video, you would know that I went through a pretty big move, so it's kept me pretty busy. I finally got back into a good reading flow and started picking up some books here and there, though I can't really afford too much right now. And I'm not going to really be able to afford too much going forward, which is probably not too bad because I've got a lot of stuff I still need to read. We're going to start with this order. A lot of this was given or traded to me, and I'll shout out the people who helped me out and hooked me up. Really happy about this haul. I was going to do a review for a series that I actually have here that I just finished yesterday, but I figured that I have enough books for a haul, and I should probably do one before I jump into anything else. But I'm probably going to post a review. I don't know if I'm going to record it right after this or not. I might do that, and I might just post it like maybe a couple days later or something like that, or just tomorrow. I don't know. Or I might just do it later, or I don't know. Maybe I won't do it. I don't know. Sometimes these things just kind of escape me. But I was gonna ask you guys what format you guys would like to see in a review. If you would like to see like spoiler review, spoiler-free review. Generally, I would prefer spoiler-free because I'm trying to recommend people new manga and trying to get manga to reach new people. So I probably would do a spoiler-free review, but I don't know. Just let me know what you guys think. Like what kind of format. Like I don't know. Should I go over the synopsis of the book? Should I go over the actual plot? Should I go over the themes? Should I just go vaguely over what I thought, which is usually what I do? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna end up doing it. However. And either way, but if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments, okay? Now, without further ado, let's actually start this haul. Okay, so the first thing that I've gotten is actually what I just finished reading, and this just got to me a couple of days ago because I needed these 2 volumes to finish, and that is Fire Punch Volume 7 and the last Fire Punch Volume 8. This is the last volume. It completes the series. Final volume, and I'm not gonna give too many thoughts on this series because I'm gonna do a review, but it's bonkers, it's bizarre, and just batshit crazy in a good way or a bad way, depending on how you see it, I guess. Depends how you go into this series, what you go into the series expecting. It's really interesting. I think it's going to be a really interesting series to discuss because it's so divisive, and there's some unsavory stuff in here, but it does some interesting stuff that I'm excited to talk about. But yeah, Fire Punch, pretty cool. Great art. Let me see if I can find you a little bit of art just to kind of give you an idea. Something that doesn't spoil, which is going to be very difficult because this is actually one of the final volumes. Yeah, I'm actually not going to show you any art. It's hard not to find a spoiler. Now, next one we got Promised Neverland Volume 11. I had this pre-order from before I moved. Great series. I gotta read a lot more of it. I still haven't read all the volumes that I have. Now this book was actually a friend of mine, Travis, that actually found it for me. I really appreciated Travis. This is for one, it's in amazing condition. Like even the pages are completely clean. All the other copies that I have of the rest of the series are a little old because this series is very, very difficult to find. Like a lot of these volumes are expensive, including this one, which is the final volume, Volume 9. I'm just really excited because I can finally start this, and it's a very healthy volume number. I really like 10-volume series or more, because they get to tell the story they want to tell, usually within that time without rushing and without really like spinning its wheels. But I'm excited. Art looks amazing. I'm not going to show you too much because there's probably spoilers too. But yeah, thank you so much once again, man. Like this was a great find, really great find, and I really appreciate you hooking me up, man. That's it keeps the spirit of this like manga sharing community and the kind of philosophy that we have in those groups. It takes it forward, and I really appreciate that. I really do. Now here's another gift or trade, if you want to call it. This is from my friend Gio over at Weekend Geekdom. You should check out his YouTube channel. I'll probably put a link in the description if I remember. Great YouTube channel. He does some really high quality videos. hauls, reviews, even some video essays, and I really have a lot of respect for the guy, and I highly suggest you check him out. And he sent me Orange, the omnibuses, volumes 1 and 2, which collects the full story. I know there's I think Orange After Years after this, which is like an epilogue series, I think. And I'm probably gonna get it if I like this, which I probably will, given the concept. Basically, I think that some kids send like a message back in time, or not back in time, or yeah, I think it is back in time, and they basically have to, like, I don't know, deal with that. Probably have some sort of existential crisis, which is what I'm all about, if you know anything about me. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I had been wanting to pick it up, and Gio was kind enough to send it to me. And not only did he send me this, he also sent me the first 5 DVDs of Bleach, which is the good part. So thank you so much for that. I'm really excited to rewatch Bleach, or at least the good part of it, at some point. And yeah, I hold really fond memories of those first seasons. So that's really cool. And he also sent me those. He sent me these along with those, a Bakugo and excuse me, and an Ed Pop. And these are really cute. I have them set up on top of my shelf over there, and they look great. Now, this next series I got from an acquaintance, and that is Real from Takehiko Inoue. And I've been really wanting to get into his work, specifically Vagabond, but also Slam Dunk, and but really, Real was the one that called out the most to me out of all of this series. It just seems like it's going to be very hard-hitting, and have some really amazing art. And the reason I picked it up now is because I think it just came out of hiatus. I think it was just announced that, it was finally about to resume the series, and that is why I picked it up. I think currently there are like 13 volumes, something like that. Yeah, art looks amazing. Not as good as like Vagabond, but it's really, really good. Now this next batch was actually given to me by a viewer, someone whom I made friends with, and he's a really cool guy. We had a cool time hanging out and exchanging books and talking books, and yeah, so a huge shout out to Marco. I really appreciate him, man. And he hooked me up with a lot of these Tezuka books. And these are kind of difficult to find. I think they are sold. They are all published by Platinum Manga, and I think they are all sold on their website. But they're a little on the expensive side, so I really appreciate you trading me these for a very reasonable price. I can't wait to get around to reading them. I've loved everything I've read by Tezuka so far. And I'm really excited to get to these, especially the ones that you recommended. So yeah, this is Record of the Glass Castle. I don't really know when this one is from. I kind of wanted to give you the dates of when these are from, because I think they actually say the dates somewhere. But that's okay. It's going to take too long. Then we've got Clockwork Apple, which is one of the ones I'm more excited to read, based on the steampunk themes. Crime and Punishment, which Marco told me probably isn't one of the best ones here, but I'm still excited. Barbara, which amazing book design. Like all of these designs are really, really good. But I'm really excited to read this one too. Then we've got Melody of Iron and Other Short Stories. And I should say, a lot of these are short story collections. Most of them are short story collections. Just great book design, so good. Then we got Under the Sea, which let me cover those just in case. I don't think it matters, but there's actually some nudity in the front of the book, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, this is actually there's a lot of nudity inside the book as well, but that's kind of classic Tezuka. And then we've got Alabaster Volumes 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure this is the full series. Alabaster 1 and 2. And what else is there? I think I actually have some comics. Not a lot of comics, but I may as well show them off. I also got White Sand Volume 3. This is based on, this is the last of the graphic novels adapting the novel that was actually never published, but you can still get through Sanderson's newsletter. But yeah, I'm a huge Sanderson fan. I'm going through the Cosmere at a very rapid pace. And I know I don't really discuss novels on this channel, but when I finish the Cosmere, when I get caught up, I'm probably going to have a lot to talk about, so I might make some videos if you guys don't mind. And then this is also from Marco. He also gave me Clean Room. I think he didn't like it very much, or oh no, it's not that he didn't like it. He actually got 2 copies by mistake, I think. And I had been meaning to check this out. It's a little divisive, so I'm actually really curious. I'm always really curious about divisive books, and yeah, I'm gonna see what I think of that. And then we got this one. This is something that I got when it was on sale on Amazon a little before I moved. And this is one of my favorite comics of all time, Black Science. And I have the trades, but I've been meaning to upgrade to these really nice hardcovers that are actually library sized, and put it right next to all my other remender oversized books. Unfortunately, since it was Amazon, it got smushed, but they gave me like, I think like $10 or $15 back for this, so I'll take it. I don't really need my books to be in pristine condition. I just want to be able to read them in a good format, and this absolutely deserves it because the art in this is just absolutely incredible. Just incredible. Oh, I kind of want to show you some better scenes. But yeah, it's just really great art. It's kind of hard to see like that, but yeah, I think that's it. I think that's my whole haul, and yeah, I've been reading a little bit here and there. I read Fire Punch. I read an Asano story that's not localized. That I might do a review on it maybe. I do have some things to say. But Asano is always really hard to review for me because most of his stories end up hitting me very personally, and it's just really hard to talk about his story sometimes because there's just so much to unpack, at least for me. But yeah, that's the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I might just film the Fire Punch review now because, why not? And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging around for these 3 months of inactivity, and hopefully you'll see more videos from me. See ya!